Guys, this is freaking incredible. I'm gonna do everything possible to not curse because I just can't believe what I've gone through in this Chase Bank. I've been coming to this Chase Bank in Norwalk for a while. My mouth is frozen, sorry, I just had a paleta. But the point about this is just recently I've been noticing crazy transactions that have been happening to when I deposit money. So let me tell you the first time that I noticed it happen. Okay, so I put in 2 money orders and 1 check. The check was for $5,000. This ATM, one of these ATMs right behind me, read the check as $51,000. So when I saw that on the screen, I had this big old smile and I started laughing, like, for real? Like, and I was like, nah. So I click continue, seeing like, let's see what's gonna happen, right? So I freaking deposited for that $5,000 check, $51,000. But my friend wrote me this check, which means it drafted from him $51,000. So I'm not even lying. 2-3 minutes later, I called my friend and I was like, hey, I didn't set you up. It wasn't me. This is what just happened. Check your bank account. Did it really draft 51 grand? And he was like, yeah, it did. So I had to call Chase. They had to figure everything out. And I was like, is this possible? Can, Chase just take from someone money and it just happens? So I was like, okay, whatever. Super crazy experience. I was like, it's probably something that happens to you once in a lifetime because we trust technology so much, right? So then guess what happens to me? This past Monday, come to the same ATM right behind me. And so this time I dropped 2 money orders and cash. And so I deposit them and then it gives me a message about, we're sorry, we're having a problem, I don't know what. And then I was like, okay, continue. And then it's like, okay, we're having a problem. If you get this message more than once, you should call this number. But it didn't give me back the checks or the cash. So I ended up like just clicking continue and it kept giving me the same message, but it didn't give me back my checks or my cash. So whatever, I didn't get a receipt, nothing. It just ended up like that. I took my card. I was like, okay, I'll give it a couple of days so I can check if this transaction went through, right? On Wednesday, I remembered and I went through my bank account and that money was not deposited. It did not show that I came to deposit those 2 checks and that cash. So I was like, oh my freaking God. Like, now they're not giving me extra money. Now I'm getting jacked for the money I'm actually depositing. So I called Chase. I told them. And I was like, does this usually happen? Like, if I wouldn't have caught it, would you have caught it? And they were like, no, if you wouldn't have reported this, there's no way of us knowing. And I'm like, I would have gotten jacked for $2,050 if I wouldn't have paid attention to my account. So that's just like how crucial and crazy, these machines that we trust so much. And I don't know if it's these ATMs because it's been happening at this ATM. I don't know if it's Chase. I don't know if it's my checks. Because my checks, everything's legit. So then guess what? Today I have a freaking check, to come and deposit. So I'm thinking like, nah, like, it's not me. Nothing's gonna happen. So look, very clear. What's the amount right there? Very clear, right? Do you see what the amount is? Kind of blurry, huh? $63.97. I just dropped it in right now and look what it read. I can't believe it. WTF. Are you freaking kidding me? It read it as $3.97. I'm getting jacked again now for $60. I'm just like, that's crazy. So guess what, my people? We got an extra thing to do. We always got to check our balances from credit cards from saving accounts, from check accounts, you gotta be checking your balance, because you could be getting jacked, or you could be getting extra money and someone else is getting jacked because the bank is not giving you that money, right? That transaction is coming from someone else's bank account. So we gotta be more aware, and we gotta check these things out. We can't trust technology at its fullest. At the end of the day, it is a machine taking care of your business, and money and your bank account is your business. So you gotta take care of that. Go check your accounts, guys. And I'm just like, you know what, I'm tripping out too, that these banks, if they were to jack like $1 from 1 million people, like they come up on $1 million, right? Or if there's wrong transactions of just $1, $1 million just went somewhere that it wasn't supposed to. And then like I just got jacked for $2,050 if I wouldn't have claimed it. Imagine 100 people getting jacked for that. My boy got drafted 46 grand extra, you know, to give to him. Is crazy. So you guys gotta keep a lookout.
Thank you to all my subscribers on my YouTube channel, Arriba la Vida. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now!